Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What? What's crack? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, basically, the bigger the crowd, the more people you work with, the more aggravating it gets and the more work you have to do. And let me leave it right there. I'm gonna go empty my cup. I should have emptied that a while ago. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. The bigger the crew, guys, the bigger the mess. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is if you work, you would know what I'm talking about. If you do not work, you do not like to work for a living, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Here's a video I found from
Oh
Search.
my goodness.
Streaming Haku
Oh
99.
my gosh. She's going crazy. But look. Yesterday, earlier I told everybody that I was gonna do 3 live streams and I was going to basically look at a movie after. So I was gonna look at a movie and then I was going to come back to do the live stream. And I watched the movie. Hold on.
Code.
Oh my goodness. I watched the movie, and that movie was epic, guys. That movie was epic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me put this microphone in. Let me test myself. Testing 1, 2. Put this microphone in. Testing 1, 2. Okay, better go, I guess. So this. Hey Google, turn the volume down all the way. Okay, because Google was echoing my voice. But guys, this movie I just watched. Now I couldn't get into it too much in the beginning. There was a lot of screaming. I mean, screaming from the top of their lungs. And I'm like, the first thing I did was mute. I put it on mute because I'm all like, goodness gracious. My neighbors, they're gonna be like, is everything all right? And then, what the heck is that? And then I was all like, I was watching the movie and it was about a nun and stuff, and she go into this church and stuff. But the fact that the fact of part of it is that this movie had nothing. It was like a religious cult movie where why you don't want to get into religious for and how culty religious is and stuff. And this movie had the craziest gore. I mean, craziest gore, bloody everywhere. And like, cheers, bro. Give me just a second. Let me put this over here. And the cat is going crazy in the back. I'm doing these little rotational lights. I'm surprised I don't hear my neighbors outside. I'm gonna show you the rotational lights. Oh, it's a little friendly. Okay, there it goes. So, I literally was shocked on how much bloodiness it was in that movie. So, I'm just gonna cut it short. Long story short, Sadie Sweetie, she was awesome. There's a whole bunch of sceneries and stuff that, you know, she did that was like, what the heck was going on? I didn't get really into it. Like the whole movie was going pretty fast. And then, like, I started getting into it at the far end. Like I tried to figure out what's going on. Finally, you know, I'm understanding what's going on. And so I'm just like, okay, what the heck is going on? After quite some time, the ending was here, and it was a long journey ending, and the way she makes you feel is just crazy. Like she has such a good acting that you feel her pain in the movie, you feel her emotions, you feel everything. And so I'm just like, holy camole. At the end, dude, there was so much screaming at the top of her lungs, screaming to the point where it's like I should mute up because my neighbors are gonna come knocking at my door and be like, is everything all right? And like I heard sirens in the background. I was like, oh snap, I hope nobody called the cops on me, you know, because the screaming was cringing, and it was on point. Like you felt that. But yeah, guys, man, I just want to tell you my little story right there about the movie. I'll put the name of it in a bit underneath. Oh, let me see. And I was like, what the F? Holy camole shamole. Man, I couldn't believe it myself. But yeah, guys, so on to the story here. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess, guys. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. I am, let me put the name of that movie here. Damn it. Keep wanting to go back. Oh no. Oh, it goes all the way back. Hold on, I'm trying to put the name of the movie. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's how you spell it, but that's the only. It's not letting me spell it correctly if that's not how you spell it. But so yeah, I am so done with having a big crew. Sometimes I work better by myself. I honestly do work better, much better by myself. I like it by myself. I could, you know, have a good time by myself, working or non-working, whatever it is, the situation. I constantly tell people that it's just too much staff that I can't keep up with. When I used to work on another location, There was a lot of staff to keep up with, and it was just a lot of fingers, a lot of people moving everywhere, things getting placed in the wrong spots. Like it's just a hassle whenever like you have too much crew. You have too much crew, and it just becomes a big hassle because communication is hard when you have a lot of crew. By the way, guys, the sun has set in. It is going a little bit darker. I do have one of my lights on. I'm going to do a rotational light that I just stopped on. But, geez, man, I tell you, people all the time question me, and how can I work alone? And isn't it harder to work alone? I said, it's harder to work alone, but at the same time, you know that you're going to be making the mess. You're going to be picking up after yourself. That that's just plain simple. You're going to be making the mess. You're going to be picking up after yourself. You have no one else to complain about but yourself. Let me do this side over here. So yeah, I always say again, it is much harder to work with a lot of people. I think the most people I can work with is like two, so like three of us. I think a three crew is fine with me, and it all depends on the scenario on who. What is that noise? Oh, it's an ice cream truck. I hear the ice cream truck. And it all depends on who is with you at that time and who is basically the cleanest and stuff. And sometimes people like to hurry up and figure it out and stuff. And people are not the cleanest when they hurry up. You know, people just all over the place messy, and you really can't trust anybody that's like really halfway dirty. Do you hear the ice cream machine? Ice cream truck. Okay, it's like going in and out. But like, if you were in my shoes, you would understand. A lot of people too say the same thing. Like, if they work with a whole bunch of crew, they feel overwhelmed because you got to really keep up. And as a manager prescription, what the heck? As a manager perspective, you know for a fact that you gotta keep up. What the heck was that? You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up with the pace and everything. If you don't keep up with the pace, you're not there. Oh my goodness, my neighbors are going crazy. Marco is asleep, by the way. But I have seen many people work alone, and I like the fact that they work alone, and I like the fact that people can understand to work alone, because having a big crew, it's not all that. It is not all that. The ice cream truck is distracting me completely. I'm like so distracted by this ice cream truck. The time's going pretty fast, bro. 14 minutes already. I was gonna make it to a 31-minute live stream. If so, just trying to catch the drift. If anybody joins, I'll be here a little bit longer. So if you join, I'll be here just a tad bit longer. It all depends. If you're a new person joining, I'll stay here 15 minutes later. If you're a continuous person that goes in and out, I'll only stay 5 minutes. And that's just what I'm gonna be doing from now on. Is of a person that barely showed up and we have good conversations with, I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer. What the heck is this guy doing? Is that my old downstairs neighbor? downstairs neighbor. I wish they moved back in, because at least I know that they used to live here. Oh my goodness, I just sneezed. Let me go empty my cup. Man, that was an epic sneeze. It felt like something got in my nose. Epic sneezes. All right, back. I'm back from outer space. This morning I was alone. One of my employees was late. He was supposed to be there at 7:15, and he didn't show up until like 7:45 or so. But I was there by myself, and I felt much better. Like, it's not about being safety, like having people there with you when you have a crew. It's more of like, I feel better. And there's a lot of times where in the beginning I used to tell the manager used to say, if you want, you can pick a partner so that way you can. I was never a partner type. I never got along with people. I never got along with people in that typical way. And there's so many people that I can't, like, I just can't with. I look at them and they like, oh, actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit longer because I forgot I'm doing the new light thingy in my water. So we'll see how long it's gonna be. I was thinking about 31 minutes, but then I forgot I was off tomorrow. Yay, I'm off tomorrow. And I'm doing that rotational lights right here until I stop with the bubbles and the disco thingy bobber. So I don't know how I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot I was off tomorrow. Dang. I'm telling you, bros. But yeah, does anybody else feel the same way where you feel like you feel much better being alone by yourself than with anybody else, and you feel like you got this. When there's a lot of crew, if I have a lot of people in my house right now, I guarantee you I wouldn't like the things that they do. I wouldn't like anything that they do. Like, I want it to be clean. I want the person to be clean, neat, tidy, all the above, so that way I could actually do what I'm gonna do, like play a video game, not worrying and stuff. And I had a bad experience with my ex's friend, and he was on the dirty side, like, not talking about nasty like a perv or whatever, but I'm talking about dirty. Like, he didn't clean up after himself. He left hair everywhere. He had the worst foot algae or what you call it, whatever you call it, that the fungus. He had the foot fungus, and he left that everywhere. Bro. That was so nasty. But the thing is, it's like, okay, that's not a person that I would flow with because they're not clean as me. That's part of a crew. And the bigger that crew, the bigger the mess was. And every time he'll cook, he will leave a mess. And I'll just like, you gotta clean up after yourself. And if I have to clean up after them, it's just, it makes things harder. So the bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. Because I know that they're probably feeding all of us. But at the same time, it's like, they're making a mess for everybody, not just the kitchen, but they're making a mess for everybody. And I've always felt that way in my household, where most of everything has to be clean. Most of everything has to be clean. Uh, but I don't. I mean, in the long run, you'll know who's clean, who's not clean. Yada yada yada. And I see these kids, are they playing ball? I mean, it's still daylight. They're still got a little bit of time, but as long as they don't kick it towards my car, we'll be Gucci. Where's my car keys, anyways? I gotta find my key. Oh, it's right here. I found my keys. Just in case. And that's one thing too. Like, I've always been aware of crowds and how dirty a crowd can be if one person is dirty. If one person is dirty, everybody's dirty. If everybody's littering, then everybody's littering. Like, it doesn't stop. My girl was making a big ruckus. I gave him back his stuff because I had taken out his stuff because I know that these people were going to work on the AC today. By the way, guys, AC, I feel it. I feel it. I mean, I turn it off and I turn it on, but it feels so good. I mean, it feels good right now. I'm not sure if it'll go out. I'm not sure. Hopefully it doesn't. But it feels good right now, and I'm feeling it. I'm drinking and I'm vibing, and it feels so good. I was sweating earlier, and then I was like, why the heck am I sweating? It's like my body got used to it all of a sudden because this thing keeps going on. I don't know why that thing keeps going on. Let me see. There we go. But, the bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. Bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. Also, I think I was talking about something earlier. Let me think about it. Not something earlier, but I had a dream about something earlier. Let me see if I can pick up where I left off. I didn't realize this was cricket. I think one of my dreams was like in another apartment, like I just seen this apartment being so empty and alone, and I think the maintenance crew came in, and I don't know if I was, can't say it on YouTube, but I don't know if I, was gone out of the universe. I gotta watch these kids. I don't know if I was gone out of the universe, but what I did know was that all I saw was an unoccupied apartment. That's all I saw. And it's pretty. Oh, there's a kid. Oh, he caught the ball. I don't have my window open. I'm just looking through my camera constantly. Hold on, let me see. Gotta get the bubbles, I believe. Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Everybody's just out. It's like a Saturday for everybody, I guess. Everybody's just out. Out and about. But, you know, whenever I saw that happen, I saw nothing but emptiness. And that was pretty sad. When you see nothing but emptiness in your dream. So what the heck? Oh man, dark. I got dark so fast. I was trying to remember my dream. But yeah, after I watched that movie, you know, I'm gonna come up in here and talk about this situation. You know, the bigger the crew, the more the mess. Because I feel that way all the time. Every single day. I feel like if I have like a big crew and we're working hard, I feel like nothing is going to be clean and I have to clean up after everybody. Almost like that mom that has to clean up constantly for their child. It's exactly how I feel. Just constant. Just, I gotta keep cleaning, you know, feeling. To me, it's not fun. It's not fun feeling that feeling. I'm still a little sick. So I don't know why I'm getting so much mucus. I think because I had so much water. I don't know if I told y'all earlier, but I was drinking so much water that because of the new AC smell. For some reason, AC smell makes me drink a lot of water. Like, I do not know why, but I was drinking a ton of water, and I feel like I'm full of water, and then now I'm trying to get myself full of alcohol. But yeah, what are these kids doing? Or this person? What's this person doing? I'm watching. If you didn't see my floor, I did put that new flooring thing. I need to let Roomba Maria clean up just a tad bit because I could see it. I could see sprinkles of Paku's mess everywhere. Paku leaves a big mess. I should have renamed it Chat Chill. It'd be like that some days. Some days I have a topic to talk about, and they are good topics, but there's sometimes where I just rant about the topic and then just drift off to talk about some other topic. And I don't know what that's called, but that's called something. But I know that I'm gonna be live streaming for more times. I made a playlist too, guys. If you haven't seen my playlists, lists of videos, I think the last time I checked, I had 23 live streams, and it'll be going down from there. So hopefully, you know, someday, you know, Claudia comes up on here because it's been we're like 75% almost done with my fourth season. Now I'm not sure how long I'm gonna take a break for the fifth season. I'm not sure. It's kind of up in the air. I did take a 3-month break because of nobody being here. You know, I did have a whole bunch of people in the first season, and the second season, but then as time progressed, nobody wants to watch Being World here, just talk and chat. My chat talk is like basically turning into a podcast. And of course, I'm full of podcasts. I love podcasts. I love talk. You don't have to talk directly to, I don't have to talk basically to you right in front of you. I like to hear. And that's just me. I see these two cats. Oh, this lady. Is that lady? No. That's somebody else. Let me put the bubbles over there. Let me go empty my cup real quick. But yeah, this will be my live stream setup, and I have like, I think those up top lights will be a thing for me for this season. I'm just trying to see all the aspects of the lightings and see what plays out, what not. Yes, I do have to clean my door. My door is very, very dirty. And the reason being is I've been living in this apartment for 7 years. And I've been coming in and out that door for 7 years. Also, when in the beginning of the years, we'd be working on the car here in my apartment. And we'll be going in and out with dirty hands. So it's not the actual door handle itself. It's actually the whole thing. You see the cat? Oh, you can't see. I saw the cat. So I do have to clean that door handle. Oh, where's everybody? Where'd y'all go, man? Where did y'all go? Did y'all disappear? Y'all disappear? You disappear? Look, like literally, time's going fast. I feel like I just turned this dang light on and now I gotta turn it on again. I'm just doing the rotational lights. I'm getting semi-hungry. I went to Cellar Brothers and got me some meat. I don't know if y'all hear that little squeaking noise. I'm gonna move my table on the other side because I'm leaning, and when I'm leaning on this side, and I can't really see too much of my camera. I could prop my foot up on my sofa. I don't know if y'all hear that noise. It's kind of annoying. It's like a squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. We are 35 minutes and I gotta see if my battery life is okay. Today is the first day my store manager closes, and she's like, wish me luck. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wish you luck, sir. We call each other sir sometimes. I tell them to call me sir because I feel better than them calling me sir. Sir. This actually feels comfortable. I sit right here. My foot propped up on, oh my goodness. Why didn't I even think of this before, guys? But I'm getting my couch a little dirty. That's one thing I hate. Is that the couch gets dirty really fast with crumbs. I don't even know how. I don't even sit on my couch. I just laid on it last night because of the heat. It was so freaking hot. I'm about to turn on the fish tank. I should have turned it on a while ago. But yeah, I like this tripod. I like this tripod foam holder. It's pretty good. But I don't know how the microphone sounds. I don't know. I'll have to hear it in myself. It's a little bit too far away from the microphone. But of course I want to just give it a shot. Everybody's out and about. Oh my goodness. It sounds like a crick. I'm over my chair, trying to get comfortable. Trying to get comfortable. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. And I just hate it. I was thinking about my previous jobs on how we tried to work teamwork, but it was just so freaking hard. When I worked at Academy, we had our own little area. We had to do our own little area. It was either men's it was men's department, women's department, kids department, seasonal, and fishing. Fishing and I don't know what was that other one. Oh man, I forgot. But I know for sure that we had our own little section, so we had to clean up our own little spots. And when I think about it, I'm like, how did I do it back then, How did I accomplish a big crew like that? But then I think about it. I did most of everything. In that store. Because at that time, I had a thing called restless leg syndrome. And I'm still young. I was still young. I was like 23, 24. Something around that age. So I had a lot of energy with my legs. Like, my legs didn't want to stop moving, and it was becoming a hassle at night. It became a hassle at night where I just have the leg gibbers. Like, my leg just kept popping up and down at night, and I just kept shivering my leg and stuff. But to know the fact that I did mostly everything on my old job I mean, my old job. A long time ago, 2017, I think. And it's just like mind blowing. How did I work with a big crew? But then I think about it, I was like, I did everything most of the time. And I can say I did have teammates that helped and that weren't lazy. I did have those. And I can't complain that a lot of the times, hold on. We're about to switch the bubbles off. Disco party. But I was thinking about that too on my old job. My old job I had. I was like, we would do multitasking stuff, but it was only a small crew. Like we would be 3 people, and of course, I don't mind a small crew. Again, I don't mind a small crew. The fact that you have to pick up for another person is just so out of hand. And I think I said this in my last season, is where I feel comfortable enough being home and doing whatever I want to without someone complaining or me complaining about someone. And that's when I call living with a person is a big crew. With one person. Living with one person is a big crew for me. Because the way they handle things, the way they clean things, the way they scoop things, the way everything matters. The way they close the door. Like, if you come to my apartment and you close my restroom door, that's a big no-no. You cannot close my restroom door. It is a requirement my restroom door stays open 24/7. People like to close the restroom door for I don't know what reason. And you know what annoys me the most? It's like if you're at a person's house, if you're at a person's house and you've never been to their house before, and you have to ask for the restroom, it's pretty sad. Like, I would like to see the restroom toilet at least, or like a restroom format, like a shower curtain or something. So I know I feel safe and I don't have to ask for the restroom if I have to go. But if I have to ask for a restroom and say, hey, where's the restroom around here? Oh, it's over there by the hall, just behind that door over there. That's all complicated and it's like, no, just leave the dang door open. Like, why people close the restroom door? It's not germs, because the people that close the restroom door, guys, are the ones that have trash bins in their actual restroom, right beside the toilet. Now, how sanitary is having a trash bin right beside the toilet? How sanitary is that? That is not sanitary. So again, people that close the door, the restroom doors, are the ones that have the trash bins. I'll drink to that. Because I'm 95% sure that's why people do it. I don't want to let the germs out, or it just looks disgusting. To me, it doesn't look disgusting. At least I have a comfort that I can go to the restroom. I have a comfort, at least. And also, too, when people have the restroom closed, okay, hold on. When people have the restroom door closed, you don't know if somebody's in there. Like if it doesn't have an under gap underneath, you don't know if somebody's in there, and you could walk up on someone and then nobody know. Like at least if you had the door open and you see the door closed, somebody's in there. It's always that mystery, like if somebody's in the restroom and when are they gonna get out and hurry up and I gotta take a shower, I gotta pee. I say this because also I watched a YouTube video on a house tour and stuff, and these people getting a house tour and how great it is to be in a house full of 5 bedrooms and each bedroom have their own restroom. And I was like, bro, back in the days they had 4 bedrooms, 1 master bedroom and then 3 little kids rooms and 1 restroom. My grandma's house, it was built in the 50s. She has 3 bedrooms and 1 den, 1 restroom. No, try living like that in 2024. Whoo, someone gonna get pissed. You can't. That's too hard. Like, I know my cousin used to go to the restroom. Well, not use the restroom, but she used to take a shower. She would take the longest shower I've ever known to mine. Like, how can you take a shower for a whole 50 minutes to 45 minutes? How? I don't understand. It bothers me. It bothers me that someone takes a 45 to almost an hour shower. And I'm over here trying to hold my pee and thinking about going pee outside and Lord forbid you gotta take oh man, it's all game over. You feel like you gotta go dig a hole outside and go in the dang hole. Like, for real. Be so for real right now. But it's like, no. And that's a lot of crew, guys. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. And oh my goodness, don't tell me my phone is dying all of a sudden. Can't afford for it to die. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, I don't know how guys are like that. Sure. I sure do not want that. And if somebody lives with me, that's all I would think about is, they're hogging up the toilet, they're hogging up the shower. Let me get in there. I have to go pee. I'm gonna go pee and poop outside. Like, that's when your stomach hurts the worst, is when someone's in the shower and you just ate a full ton of food and now you gotta poop. Like, ugh. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Exactly how I feel. And I can't believe I've been ranting and talking for almost 50 minutes. I don't know, guys. It's so much crew, so much people, tuning themselves into the job, and you just got so much going on. Same thing with classes, the bigger the crew in the classes, like if you go into college or you're in school, high school, or whatever kind of school you are in, grade school, whatever. If there's a lot of people in it. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. I'm not talking about inside the class. It's a mess. Like, you can barely function inside your brain because everything is everywhere. You feel like you should know this, but you don't know this. And you're scared to ask the teacher for more help because you're just scared. There's like freaking 20, 30 kids up in there. But I don't know about y'all. That's how I feel. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. I've never been into a team, like a sportsmanship. I've never been into a sportsmanship thing. I'm gonna have to take this off. Never been into a sportsmanship because it's a lot of work to work as a team. It's a lot of work to work as a team, and when you try your hardest to figure out the team, you're over here beating the team because of no reason. And man, it's rough. It's rough. But yeah, I'm gonna end my live stream soon. Nobody's here, and I've been talking to myself for 52 minutes. And I'm on my last disco party over here. Yeah, I don't know if that is that how y'all feel, guys. Because that's how I feel. The bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. If you work with so many people at work and they're not the same as you, and they don't do anything to, like clean up the place, because I'm that person that cleans as I go. Like if I'm working on like a planogram or something, I'm gonna have a trash bag beside me and I'm gonna clean as I go. Whatever trash I leave behind, it's gonna be in the trash bag. So that way I could grab the trash bag and put it in the trash. But a lot of people don't. They wait to the end. They put everything on the floor and they're like, I'm just gonna sweep it up later. What? This is why me and you can't connect. This is why me and you can't connect. But yeah, I was thinking about doing 5 live streams, but then that was a little bit too much. I do want to see about one of my TikTokers. I have not seen this TikToker in 4 or 5 days. And it feels weird because it's always that time where you do something new and they do something new too. Like I've been watching this TikToker for months, and then all of a sudden I started doing my live stream, and it's not like that TikToker is watching me on live stream. I'm just saying that all of a sudden you felt like you weren't gonna have enough time to watch that TikToker, and you're doing your own thing. All of a sudden they're no longer there. But I mean that's just me. That is just me. But yeah, I'm gonna play some vids. I'm gonna take a shower, play some vids, probably eat, and then watch some TikTok. But it's 8:26 right now. It's pretty early, and I just wanna do a little bit of rounds of my lighting and see how you like it. I think what's gonna stick with me the most is the flower lighting, the black rose flower lighting, because I love black roses. But yeah, guys, the bigger the crew, the bigger the mess. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.